Everybody, it's Charles Brandon from boxingfitnessfactory.com. Today we're going to talk about developing a defensive radar. Part of that is understanding where you are in relation to your opponent's range, punching distance, okay? From right here, as I stand, I'm right in a perfect punching distance for an opponent, okay? Now, I can alleviate that by one simple thing. I can either step in to the opponent, be close, smother the shots, or I can take half a step back. Now, they can't just reach out and touch me. Where I was before, they can just reach out and touch me. Now the hook comes into play. Every shot they want comes into play. If I step back, now the hook's going to fall short. They can't really throw an uppercut. The cross is going to fall short. Everything, and that's all controlled by distance. So you have to understand where your distance is. And the distance is obviously constantly changing because there's an ebb and flow. You know, the fighters are moving. And now, so controlling the distance is key. Okay. If I stand right here, not only is every punch in play, also they can let a lot more punches go, okay? If I stand right here all day, they can throw 3, 4, 5 punch combinations. If I stand back here, chances are they're gonna have to move their feet a little more to get to me, and I slide and move. It's harder to get punches off while you're moving your feet. But if a guy stands right in your punching range, you can let your hands go all day long. Another thing too, people with a good defense who understand distance. That's why people say, why does such and such fight with his hands down a lot of times? Well, he's not in the opponent's range with his hands down. 99% of the time, when he has his hands down, he's just slightly outside of the opponent's range. So to develop yourself as a good defensive fighter, you have to understand distances, you have to understand range, you have to be slightly outside your opponent's range or smother so much inside that they can't really let off and generate such a powerful shot. Subscribe to me at Boxing Fit Factory on YouTube. The website's boxingfitnessfactory.com.